today, Joe's speech, the whole session, it's a bit different than the normal speech we are going to see. The purpose of his project is for the members to practice the skill needed to address audience challenges when he or she present outside the Toastmaster Club. So imagining he's presenting not to the normal people familiar to him, and there's some difficult audience. There will be, for example, the chatter, the talker, the interrupter or arguer. They will interrupt him, but only once during his presentation. So he will be evaluated not based on his speech or the content of the speech, but how he managed this difficult situation.
Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. So this is going to be 15 minutes, right, Jennifer?
Yes,
yeah.
It's
okay.
It's a total will be, his speech is only 5 to 7 minutes, but okay. Because the interruptions and the thing, we are targeting maximum 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Timer, please give 15 minutes for the speech. Green at 30 minutes, amber at 40 minutes, and red at 15 minutes. So now welcome our first speaker, Joe, a new body system for our club. A new body system for our club, Joe.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to tell you we are working on a new body system. Now, remember that in the beginning of the year, we merged CPAC Club with MSIT Club.
Joe, to be really good, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You're sitting so comfortably, man. Get up and express yourself while you're standing, so that we can see your upper body and all your body language, man.
Victor, I heard you. I'm excited. Does not mean sitting down is not excited. All right. I can express myself in a way that I feel comfortable. All right.
Joe, I'm sorry, Joe. But still, you are not showing the slide properly. So your slide just shows the PowerPoint. Can you just show the slide properly?
Oh, okay. Thanks for reminding me. I will do it again. I'll stop sharing first. Okay. I will show without showing anything. I'll just use my voice. All right?
Okay.
I keep repeating, you have to get out of your comfort zone, man. You have to do something. You have to jazz up your speech in some way.
Victor, I think I'm comfortable enough to sit down. I'm not hiding myself on a chair. All right? I'm very comfortable to talk about the subject I want to tell you. Will you have a little bit of patience and allow me to continue?
Of course I will have patience, Joe, but at the same time, I really want to enjoy your speech. So I want to see the action, the activity.
All right. I will follow your suggestion. I'm trying to stand up. Are you happy now, Victor?
There you are. There you are. That's better.
Okay. When we merge the two clubs, MSIT and CPAC become one club. First of all, we get a lot of members. And there's another thing. We get a lot of experienced Toastmasters in our club. So,
Joe, you have to remember, when you're rolling the R, your tongue has to go to the back of your mouth and then come forward. R, R, Toastmasters, Toastmasters. That's the way to do it.
Thank you very much, Victor. I will try to remember that, okay? Let me continue. When we put the two clubs together, we have a lot of members.
I'm sorry, Joe. But next time when you are going to explain something as a speech, make sure your clothes is not the same as your background, because I just can't see your face, nothing else. So.
Well, Majid, the stage is arranged by Sergeant Arm. I can't change the stage. You have
You
to
can
bear
change
with
your
me.
clothes, right?
You have to bear with me, okay? Please bear with me right now. My 15 minutes will be long gone. I'm going to change my clothes. Once I change my clothes, I also have to make up. I have to get my makeup done. So in that case, it will be all gone. 15 minutes all gone. Can I continue?
Okay.
Yeah, but Joe, you can't lose your patience, you know, even though he is interrupting you so unnecessarily, in my opinion. But one thing I want you to remember is that when you open your mouth to speak, once you finish speaking, you must close your mouth.
Okay, I got you. I would like to go around the audience. Do you guys want to hear me speaking with my mouth and back and rolling the R, or do you want to listen to my message? Okay? Raise your hand if you want to listen to my message. Okay? So, Victor, for the benefit of the rest of the audience, I think I should continue without rolling my tongue. All right? And then I continue with my message. How's that? Because the message
I will try to listen deeply.
this message is very important. Important because we have a lot of members who are very experienced Toastmasters. We want to make use of the time and the experience to benefit.
Oh,
the
sorry,
audience.
Joe. I just showed the green light. You still have time. It's not green light. Sorry, Joe.
Okay, thank you very much for reminding me of the time. I'll continue. Now, this particular message is talk about that we have.
Legislation discourage the use of.
Toastmaster Helen.
Yes.
I heard you were talking to someone else, right?
Oh.
Is this some urgent matter you need to deal with?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Joe. Okay. Thank you.
I think you can turn off your camera and then you can turn off your microphone. Deal with your business first, and then you come back. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Joe. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Helen. Okay, where was I?
Oh, Min, what happened to your technology, to your internet before? You missed the evaluation session, so we put you at the second part evaluator.
Madam Chairman, you're talking to me?
Oh, yeah. I tried to confirm the internet.
Madam Chairman, can you maybe chat with Min privately?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay. All right, where was I?
Joe, when you're speaking, you got to remember there's an open mouth position, and there's a wrong mouth position, and a neutral position, and you're giving us too much of the neutral position. Don't forget the open mouth position can work, the wrong mouth position can work as well, and the pronunciation will come out very clear.
Toastmaster Victor, I think we already have an agreement that we will be continuing the message rather than focusing on my pronunciation. I thought you agreed to that already, right?
Of course, Joe, but you know, I'm always trying to improve your dialogue, your discourse, your speeches, and I can't help when I see you making such obvious faults. You know, I have to make a comment to try and get you to improve.
I understand and appreciate it. Okay, let me continue my message. My message is we are utilizing this bunch of people. This bunch of people have a lot of experience, and I want to use this people to help the rest of the Toastmasters. So what I'm designing this program is we call this skill-specific buddy system, which means we'll identify
Sorry, Joe. Can you do me a favor? Next time when you are going to make a speech, can you just remove your glasses because I cannot see your eyes?
But I'm Toastmaster. Toastmaster. You have a very job there, okay?
Joe, you can't afford to get confused. You have to remain calm. Always when you're giving a speech, you have to be calm and you know, and focused. You can't be confused. Don't let anybody.
I think we have to let our speaker to talk now. Okay, audience, we need to be listen and be patient. And I'm sure Joe is going to give amazing speech. Okay, let's listen now.
I think Madam
Thank
Chair is
you.
going to call the meeting adjourned.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Happy. I think, Victor, we agree. We want to let the rest of the members.
Don't worry, you still have time. Don't worry.
Okay. So I hope, if you have any other thing that you want to suggest to me for my pronunciation, do it after the meeting. Do it after the message. All right. Getting back to my message, is I want to build a team of people, experienced people, to help the rest of Toastmasters.
You see, when you speak so loud, before that you were speaking very softly because you were trying to cover up all your mistakes. Now you think you've got it, you're speaking loudly. But Joe, you have to have a consistent volume, you know what I mean? Because you have to speak to the people in the back of the room. You can't just speak to the people in front of the mic.
Mr. Sergeant I think we have an agreement with Victor. Victor is not going to interrupt me any further and allow me to make the speech. But he keep on doing this over and over again. Now, let's see a raise of hand. You want to listen to my pronunciation corrections, or you want to listen to the message?
I want to listen to your pronunciation correctly. The message is not going to be as important as how you state it. Okay, what about the rest of the people? You want me to change my pronunciation, or you want to listen to my message, my original message?
I cannot see any hands.
Mr. Speaker, I want to hear the message, and I don't really understand what you mean by scale the system.
All right. So from the audience, we have a message to me as a speaker to tell the message, to talk about the message. So if you continue to make any further interruption about me, I think Victor, I already offered you a suggestion to comment to me after the meeting. So would you agree not to make any more interruptions? I would be more willing, Joe, but to give you criticism after you finished is not going to work because you may not remember what happened during the time you were speaking. So that's why I'm giving it to you on the spot, so you can hammer the nail with the head of the hammer. Madam Chairman, sounds like that we don't have an agreement with this particular Toastmaster. Can you ask the Sergeant to escort Toastmaster Victor Chang away from the meeting? Because the rest of the people deserve the right to listen to my message. And Victor Chang is keep on pounding on my other issue, which I already offered him a suggestion, and he's not following that. So, Madam Chairman, can you ask the Sergeant to escort Toastmaster Victor Chang away from this meeting so I can continue?
Sure, Joe. We will definitely vote after your speech, and think you have 1 minute left.
I still have time. Don't worry.
I should probably get a little bit more extension on my time, right?
But Joe, next time, put your camera a little up because we are watching like this, so we cannot see your mouse properly.
Mr.
And not only that, Joe, your speech has a certain amount of time, as a Toastmaster, you have to keep within that time. You can't expand your time just like that. Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster. I failed.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be green. My bad.
Deliver the message because you should not have an environment for me to speak. So can I schedule another speaking time? Maybe after Vanessa's speech?
That will not work. No,
time is almost up, and I don't want to delay the next.
Mr. Timer, how many times do we have now?
It's 13:32. It's we have almost 1.5 minutes.
There you are. Now you can complete your speech in peace. 1.5 minutes. You can't go too wrong, Joe. You can't go too wrong in 1.5 minutes. It's just like a table topics. Go ahead. Show them what you can do.
I really,
His background is bothering me. It's so white, so my eyes got.
I'm
bothering.
so excited about your aesthetic compliment. Okay, I'll try to finish off my speech in about 1.5 minutes. Okay, this
You don't have 1.5. It's just less than 1 minute.
You're doing good. Keep up the time. Okay. Now, this idea is to have all the people identified as expert on something. For example, who is good at doing roles of a meeting? Who is good at using English as a language? Who is good at doing speech, writing? Who is good at storytelling? Who is good at understanding pathway? All those people we identify.
Your 6 is this. This is 6. You know, this is 6, not this. This is 1. 6. You have to show 6.
Toastmaster Victor, I'm giving you an example of all the items in here. We can actually
So it's 15 minutes.
We can actually make different kind of arrangement. Depends on the need of the member. We understand some of the specific needs should be
If you run over half an hour, you're disqualified, Joe. More than half an hour, you're disqualified.
Toastmaster Victor, I'm not going to a contest. I'm just giving a speech. And I already asked Toastmaster CIPro to give me another time.
It's 30 seconds over.
So
time to finish. 30 seconds is the maximum time you're allowed.
Toastmaster Kathy?
Yes.
You decide for me. Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to let Joe keep talking now. No more interrupting. Let's go, Joe.
All right. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kathy. So we identified this group was expert, okay, and we will let everybody know in the club know. Let's say Victor is very good in English, so if you have a problem, talk with Victor. And for example, Jinsan is very good in doing roles, taking roles in a meeting. So if you've been assigned on a role that you don't understand how to do it, go and talk to Jinsan. All right. So the example goes on like this way. Now, this kind of expert is not replacing the mentor that you have. This is an additional resource you have.
So I listened to your evaluator at the beginning, and it's not your speech that's going to be evaluated, it's your behavior. And so far, your behavior, you're at 0, you know? You're not going to get a good evaluation for 0. You're losing it, man.
You already lost because it's 2 minutes over already.
Thank you very much for your comment. I think that I will wait until my evaluation comes in, then I'll deal with it at that time. Right now, I still want to honor what a Toastmaster had already given to everyone. She said, no more interruption. Let me finish the message, right? And you have to listen to the Toastmaster. Are you agreeing to do that? You're already supposed to be away from the meeting. We asked SAA, Sergeant Arms, to remove you from the meeting. You should not make any noise anymore.
I need to give you the information, right? So right now it's almost 3 minutes over.
All right. So I already get the permission from our Toastmaster to continue.
Yes.
So please, no more interruption.
Yes, keep going, Joe. No more interrupting. Maybe we only have a couple of minutes, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Can you finish?
I can finish it. Yeah.
Okay.
So once this list of people is published, any member can go and approach those people who have the expert skill, the expertise in certain area. I have highlighted 4 or 5 or 6 areas in there, and if you think you need some more people to help you with certain things, certain items, for example, somebody may say, I want to learn how to do a speech with humor. So we'll say, today, we don't know who it is, but we'll try to find somebody who can help you. So this is what we call skill-specific budgeting system, all right? And I told you before, this is not to replace the system mentor you have. So this is addition. We do this for two reasons. One is to help the Toastmaster who are in need for certain skill, so that you can go your Toastmaster journey much faster. Second, we give challenge, we give the motivation for the senior Toastmaster to continue to stay with the club. Because once they have the mission to help the others, they are more inclined to stay with the club, to be able to get themselves more energy and more motivation to be with the people that they are friends with. So I hope this system is a good system for you to pick it up, and I hope I can implement this system when I'm still in here. It will be an aesthetic program you can get. I can guarantee you. Madam Toastmaster?
Thank you, Joe. Finally. I'm glad I'm not you giving a speech.
I'm glad we are not in the same room. It's going to kill us right now.
Okay, I hope everybody during the interruption and get the idea. I don't know, I get some part of it with all the interruption, but it's a great speech. You're using a short time to finish it. We're waiting for the evaluation.
What a fun exercise. Until all laughing your head off to see Joe suffering. And meanwhile, kudos to Joe. It's such a wonderful idea to showcase how a person can elegantly deal with this such a challenging situation, to still try his best to deliver some relevant and good information to the audience. I have to admit, I cannot do better than Joe. I really love his proposed new buddy system to try to help each of us to learn and grow. And unfortunately, that message was buried with all the interruptions successfully played. I have to say, they are really great actors, Victor, Majid, especially you guys. And however, we do understand the evaluation is not about the speech or the content of the speech. It's about how Joe handled the situation. And we can see from the get-go, Victor pounding Joe with all those nuances, the mouse, the R, the position, and the Majid complained about him wearing glasses or can't see the background's too wide for his eye hurting. So instead of all those from time to time interruptions, Joe handled it really professionally. He tried to calm down those difficult audience and to try to divert the information to say we can talk those later, and use the skills to try to bring us back to the main track of his speech. I saw a confident and experienced speaker, very calm, and try his best to control his temper, and try his best to try to deliver that message. And I'm sure everybody will be amazed if you watch the recording in this session again, and to think about if you encounter those challenged people, how you can deliver, how you can manage. He even tried to seek help from all the Toastmaster members and also from the Toastmaster Kathy to try to win them over and to mute those interrupters. I think there's lots of good techniques. For example, the diversion, they try to get back to track, acknowledge, I hear you, but meanwhile, with the great elegance and the politeness to try to continue the conversation. And I think, to be honest, usually we will give elevation and suggestion to improve. In this case, if I were Joe, I will really kick them out of the virtual meeting. So yes, in summary, Joe, kudos to you. My hat's off. You such a wonderful dealing with this challenging situation. We can all learn from you.